The gold and black can only mean one thing. The future is here, and the future is now. This is NXT.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Look for Jinder Mahal to lean on his in-ring style of slow, methodical, and smothering pace.
And a mean streak that goes straight to the throat, too.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Back now inside the ring.
Backslide in mind.
He's going for the pin. And there's the kick out.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
That back's got to be aching now. He looks a bit off his game here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here. Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Oh, what incredible power! Wow, what a vertical suplex! Targeting the back now. Got him with the elbow drop. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Guys, the modern-day Maharaja has become almost unbeatable since his 2016 return. He's got the shoulders down.
Oh, man, they don't even seem hurt after that.
It's way too early.
Going back to Jinder Mahal being underestimated, I think many veterans enter confrontations judging the modern-day Maharaja by his underperforming initial run in WWE.
There's another layer where people expect Mahal to falter when the pressure is on. Shinsuke Nakamura underestimated Mahal at SummerSlam and lost. And at WrestleMania, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Rusev didn't consider Mahal a factor, and they all paid the price.
Jinder Mahal has become such a big threat as of late. Guys, he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Showing off some of his speed there.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Byron brought up the strategy of taking out the single nut check.
He might have just ended this.
He's lining him up. With the point of the elbow. Aleister Black absorbing some offense here.
You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here.
Jinder Mahal's WWE Championship victory was already epic.
Aleister Black setting it up.
Ow, that hurt! Just when you thought he had nothing left.
This could do it.
Yes! Takes it!
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here is your winner, Aleister Black.
I've been ungrateful, I'm thankful. I've been ungrateful, I'm thankful. Ungrateful but thankful.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Pete Dunne.
Are you guys ready to walk with Elias? I'm so excited. You can tell.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias.
Back where it all began. It's Elias back at NXT.
I wish Elias would drift his way back to the parking lot where he belongs.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
If Pete Dunne is one thing, it's tenacious. The Bruiserweight's natural instinct is to always attack his opponent. The assaults that follow are devastating to a superstar's well-being. Forget about winning or losing the match.
And Pete Dunne's finisher is appropriately named, Saxton. When a superstar gets dropped with the bitter end, they are not getting up.
Guys, for my money, Elias has to be the greatest musician/athlete to ever compete in a WWE ring. He's a consummate performer, both on the guitar and in the ring.
Cole, I'm going to stop you right there. Elias is the best at nothing. We have a Hall of Famer who conquered Nashville in the form of Jeff Jarrett. Or heck, we can go further back to the music-based tag teams like the Rockers, the Rock and Roll Express, or even Rhythm and Blues.
Two of you went way off topic when you discussed Elias and other musicians who have competed in WWE. Besides, everyone knows Man Mountain Rock is the best, with Chris Jericho and Fozzy in a close second place.
Oh, let's not forget the rappers who could put together rhymes far better than Elias. I'd pay to see Men on a Mission, R-Truth, or the master of thugonomics, John Cena, perform before I threw a single cent into Elias's guitar case.
German suplex!
Elias in action here, and his in-ring skills have really caught up to his exceptional musical skills. Guys, what sort of strategy do you use against this sinister songsmith?
Michael, you didn't mention that a lot of Elias' success has manifested due to his lack of honor in that ring. He's attacked opponents before the bell, used that guitar as a weapon just as often as a musical instrument. You have to look out for a sneak attack.
Delivers the pile driver. Corey, going back to Byron's point about Elias' greatest hits with that guitar, do you think his sneak attacks have aided in his success as of late?
Look, there are a lot of reasons why I dislike Elias. His awful scarves, those disgusting robes I'm pretty sure he stole from his grandmother, his awful, atrocious music, but I won't fault a man for bending the rules to get ahead. Heck, break all your guitars, Elias, preferably before you perform.
Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of few words, but actions like holding that United Kingdom Championship in his teeth as he glares at his competition down the ramp. Sends a message to his opposition.
That message is, you're about to become the recipient of a pummeling, courtesy of the Bruiserweight.
Bringing back up Pete Dunne's penchant for intimidation, I'm fine with sending a message during his entrance, but his attacks before and after the bell rings just cross the line.
I disagree, Saxton. While most of Dunne's United Kingdom Championship Tournament's opposition were excited for the opportunity and happy to be in front of an English crowd, the Bruiserweight showed everyone he wanted it more with those brutal beatdowns.
I'll never forget Elias's sad attempt to return after his defeat in a loser leaves NXT match against Cassius Ohno. Just a few weeks later, we were introduced to the masked competitor, El Vagabundo.
Oh boy, he is rolling. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's calling for it.
Better stay right where he is. Dunne is in position. X-Flex, man, that should do it. Uh-oh, this might be...
His shoulders are down. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Remarkable.
The intensity of this match has been incredible. Look at this. He may have discovered his favorite move.
He can't take much more.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Up goes Elias. Elias is in position. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He knows he's in trouble. The counter here. Caught. And it's Elias making a move. Wow, Elias just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
Here's his moment, Michael. Oh, man, Dunne is in trouble now.
When this guy's on, look out. No, reverses it. He has him right where he wants him.
Lands this, and he is done.
X-Flex, man!
This is his opportunity to win this thing. He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
For the bitter end. But there's the pin. 1, 2, 3.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
He's back in NXT. A man who has completely transformed himself mentally and physically.
Really went through a resurgence and a rebirth when he returned to NXT. Had a new attitude. McIntyre now laser focused. continues to dominate everything in his path.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
I think we're looking at a future. Here on NXT, it's Dream Time!
And his opponent from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
What an entrance! Intoxicating, mesmerizing.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career. Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
To elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned, for me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah, that mouth guard was on a feather-bed pillow, mind you, and he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said Dream Over. And that night, he was standing tall over his opponent, Cassius Ohno.
So much force behind that power bomb. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT. Single leg drop kick. Oh, Drew McIntyre felt that.
Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry, you just sound like an amateur commentator.
And there's his speed paying off. And he slams him down. Well, I agree with Byron's statement that Velveteen Dream is an attention seeker. I mean, why else wear all the frilled shirts and jeweled outfits?
Why else? Because he's a fashion icon? Anyway, the only thing that matters is what you do in the ring. And let me tell you, Velveteen Dream can do pretty much anything.
Drew McIntyre beginning to peter out here.
Guys, He's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Keep your eye on this one.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
As with the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names if you ask me.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. He'd be smart to stay put there.
He's looking a little off balance. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
Hooked up and
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
And setting him up for a knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt. Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
nah, don't worry, you just sound like an amateur commentator.
And look at a back suplex.
Drew McIntyre gets out of the way.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
He'd be wise to stay right there. Dream just barely got out of the way.
He delivers a hard clothesline.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now. Drew McIntyre gets out of the way.
McIntyre hits him with a headbutt.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
He's going for it all.
Look at this.
Sharp clothesline. McIntyre looking to end this. And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Flatline.
Oh, man, face first.
Twice as nice.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Big knee.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Big move coming.
Wait for it. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
We may be looking at a powerbomb here.
That's exactly what it looks like to me, Cole.
Oh no, we could be looking at a powerbomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
In position for a powerbomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
bringing it back into the ring. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
Look at that, Mike. Did you see that? That was amazing.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
3. McIntyre with the win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto.
Speeding to the ring is Kalisto, the Lucha Dragon. I hope Kalisto's opponent swats this Lucha bug out of the air tonight. He's back home in a sense.
Where it all began for Cedric Alexander.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Where it all began for Cedric Alexander.
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
Here we go. Oh, fellas, I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Hey, Corey, when's the last time you checked your lumbar?
I don't know what you're trying to get at, Saxton. I don't consent to a lumbar check from Cedric Alexander. I've got my own chiropractor. Thank you very much.
And a brutal face buster. Cedric Alexander is perhaps the most balanced arsenal on 205 Live. He can hit you from the sky with his strikes or toss you into the lumbar check. How do you prepare for Cedric?
Injuries happen to everyone who steps in the ring, and when they keep you sidelined for an extended period, you know it's a more serious ailment. Cedric Alexander missed 5 months with a knee injury. Do the math.
Great move there, guys. Discussing strategy against Cedric Alexander earlier, Corey mentioned Cedric's knee injury. Do you think that's a sound move, Byron?
I don't know, Michael. A truly serious injury forces a competitor to change their moveset. Cedric is still burying those knees in the backs on a weekly basis with the lumbar check. I think he came back from that injury stronger than ever.
What's this? His signature slam. Back to the basics with this stretch. And now he goes for it a second time. He's starting to feel it here. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
He landed it. Taking it to the chest here. Takes him down.
In a major way, too.
He's going for the pin. There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him.
Just powered out.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Whoa, Kalisto got out of the way there.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted. Get ready to turn the lights out. This one's all over.
Hooks his leg. Shoulders on the mat. We've got a cover. Kalisto with an easy kick out there.
Too soon.
Might as well run for cover when Kalisto's rolling like this.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Drop kick!
Oh, right in the back.
Hooked up.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge. Kalisto's feeling it. Amazing combination.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Trying to put the...
Well, that shoulder's on the mat.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next. Look out!
Here it comes. He's got him. Uh-oh. Kalisto is looking at... This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
This is all but over.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Too early for that.
Kalisto scaling the ropes.
Look at this!
Imploding 450. And Cedric Alexander has really taken a... Real close. Too close for cover.
Wow, what's it going to take?
He comes up. What is keeping this competitor going?
Cedric Alexander proving he's no pushover with that kick out.
Coming up, looking for all the glory here. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
How'd he do that?
Before even setting foot in a WWE ring, Kalisto has many of today's top talent scouted thanks to his experience elsewhere.
Oh yeah, before WWE, Kalisto faced off against guys like TJP, Tony Nese, Johnny Gargano, even his buddy Apollo.
Worldwide!
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
And what a reversal from Kalisto. What can Kalisto do here to up the odds for success? This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some...
It's all academic from here.
But he's got to capitalize now.
He's a one-man wrecking crew. He's making a statement here with this attack. Alexander's looking to end it. One move after the other. It's devastating.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Kalisto's showing some quickness.
Beautiful.
Whoa, Alexander dodged that one.
Barely. Shoulders down, this could be it.
Oh, you cannot take your eyes off him for a second.
Really? And the cover for the win! He's got him covered. 2! And he got a near fall out of it.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Kalisto is getting ready here. Oh, man, he hit hard.
Man, what impact.
That could be what Kalisto needed to pick up the win here.
And a near fall.
Wow, I am impressed.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Whoa!
He can end it here. He's got him. 2, 3. There Here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Kalisto. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Yeah, sorry, I had to end up my match.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Kalisto.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 397 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Superstar and the Superstar.
As we get ready for this tag team match, Byron, tell me, who do you... Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary!
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso.
One of the great tag teams of all time. Jimmy and Jay have been on a run recently that has redefined the tag team division in WWE.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso. The Usos. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 397 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Lucha Dragons.
Don't even think about going anywhere.
The universally feared in-ring veteran Bobby Fish is set to display his combat art.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
I wonder if we'll see any underhanded tactics from Bobby Fish here tonight.
Saxton, you're confusing underhanded tactics with Bobby Fish's natural talent and rugged grit.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Clothesline.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. What's this now?
The Jinoku driver. He's got him covered. And the kick out by Fish.
It's going to take more than that. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural tag team champions. Oh man, inverted backbreaker. Ow!
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown tag team champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Jey Uso is another WWE superstar who grew up in a family that's considered sports entertainment royalty. As a son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, Jey is part of the Anoa'i family. Jey Uso's family tree includes The Rock, Roman Reigns, and WWE Hall of Famers High Chief Peter Maivia, the Wild Samoans, and the mighty Yokozuna.
When you look at the Anoa'i family tree, you can see that Jey Uso literally grew up around greatness. And you can see that Jey is carrying on that tradition in certain maneuvers he performs in the ring and specific aspects of his appearance.
When you're talking about legendary, it doesn't get much bigger than the Anoa'i family. Jey Uso learned at the feet of some of the greatest competitors this business has ever known. Jey's doing a heck of a job as a WWE superstar in his own right.
Right to the face. His clothesline finds the mark.
Oh, double hand chop.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
And his attention is now focused on that arm.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish glass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Kyle O'Reilly setting it up! Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day.
Jimmy, nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Teamwork at its best.
Gets him with a knee there. simply dissecting the arm. You're not supposed to get dropped like that. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
His strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow! Into an armbar. Submission move locked in. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Back inside the ring now. Nice job getting out of the way of that. Here's the cover. And the champ kicks out.
Too soon. Got the leg.
Bang and screw.
That'll tear your knee up. Yeah, he's got some magic working, that's for sure.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And O'Reilly makes him pay in the worst way.
What a shot. Now he's got to capitalize.
And he kicks out.
They still got a lot of fight left.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys.
Kyle O'Reilly setting it up.
Uh-oh.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene is ever.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
But he's got a capitalize.
There's a pin now. What an incredible tag team contest. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
And still, NXT.
Welcome, NXT, to Balor Club. He is an extraordinary man that does extraordinary things. Finn Balor is in the house.
The following
It is
contest
electric.
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
The future is bright for the... Oh, look who's here! I can barely contain my excitement.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, weighing in at 175 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TJP.
Well, Corey, I'm pretty excited. I think this is actually pretty cool. TJP back in the...
Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor. Introducing the champion from Los Angeles, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TJP.
Don't even think about going anywhere.
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
And he looks helpless after that enziguri. Spin kick to the midsection. And a powerful kick. Oh. And he drops him right on his head. Sling blade! Now that's striking with pinpoint accuracy. You can't take too many of those. Oh my gosh, surfboard leg breaker.
The champ's absorbing some offense here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. Confident, mysterious, and yes, a bit demonic. That's Finn Balor. After all, we're talking about the 2015 NXT Male Competitor of the Year, the overall Competitor of the Year, and the first man to be crowned WWE Universal Champion.
And he connects with a crossbody.
It's like he tapped into some unseen energy source.
There's definitely a confidence and mystery about the man who named himself after the Irish mythology warrior named Finn and a warrior, King Balor. Balor looking to end it.
Oh, almost through the turnbuckle.
Here's his moment, Michael.
And now Finn Balor heads up.
Finn Balor perched on top. Here it comes. Coup de grace.
The challenger simply...
And here we go. Finn Balor with the cover. Guys, it's easy to say NXT is a pillar of WWE nowadays, but it would be difficult to imagine where it would be without the influence of Finn Balor. He was the face of NXT. NXT exploded into a phenomenon during Finn's reign as NXT champion. Things not looking great for Finn Balor, but he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
Touching on Michael's point about Finn Balor's time in NXT, Finn's time wasn't only beneficial to NXT. The 2 years Balor spent at NXT made him the man he is today and the performer he is in the ring.
Balor is the longest reigning NXT champion there's ever been. He was champion for 292 days. That means being in the main event of every show, every night of the week.
Diving into his bag of acrobatic tricks.
And Finn Balor is larger than life out there.
When this guy's on, look out. Balor looking to end it.
1916.
This one's over, guys.
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
This is where Finn Balor's at home. Coup de grace. But he's running on fumes here.
And the champ kicks out.
How'd he do that?
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Finn Balor is a superstar dedicated to giving back where he came from. Finn, Becky Lynch, and Sheamus' success in WWE helped trigger a growth in wrestling in Ireland.
And he hits the brain buster.
And TJP too quick that time.
TJP with it locked in. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
You know, Byron, in talking about Finn Balor, you brought up Becky Lynch. She actually trained as Finn's student. Says she owes her life to him. Just another example of how he somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
Second time's a charm.
He slams him down with authority.
He may have discovered his favorite move. Challenger not looking good right now. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win here. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Look out!
And TJP, the champion, into the cover.
He's making a statement here with this attack. And a kick out.
Everyone knows the Irish are about as tough as they come.
The Irishman has his Irish up. Chicken wing gut buster.
There's no way the champ can lose now.
Reaching amazing heights to pull that one off.
He might have it.
Bang! Detonation kick.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Here's the pin, title on the line. 2, 3.
The history books will have to wait another day.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, TJP.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
Is there a club for losers Finn Balor can join after that performance?
Yeah, the Sax Club.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.